Happy Monday, everybody. My name is Brandon Rosa. Welcome to episode 318 of the Xbox in 10 podcast, your weekly source of Xbox gaming news covering in around 10 minutes. Every Monday, this podcast covers new game releases, the previous week's gaming news, and we all learn an Xbox-related fun fact together. This show is on YouTube and podcast services around the world, so if you like the show, please subscribe on your favorite and then leave a review. Xboxin10.com, no numbers, is your quick source for links to all of our podcast destinations and social media profiles, which you can follow at Xboxin10. To start, let's talk game releases. There are no big games out last week, but the game coming out this week includes Mecha Break, No Heroes Here 2, Dead of Darkness, Arena Renovation, Mystic Pathways, Crystal Quest, Rally Arcade Classics, SpongeBob Krusty Cook-Off Extra Krusty Edition, Music Drive Chase the Beat, Airy Titans of the Future, Beat of Life, Golf Guys, Farm Together 2, and Novel Rogue. Now it's last week's biggest news stories, and we have 6 to cover this week. Number 1, Microsoft's Xbox PC launcher gets going with Steam, Epic, and other games showing up. Tom Warren at The Verge writes, Microsoft announced earlier this week that it would start testing its new aggregated gaming library on the Xbox app for Windows, and it's now starting to show up for testers today. This new library experience lists Steam, Battle.net, Ubisoft, Epic Games Store, and Riot Games titles that are all installed on a PC from various other launchers, much like GOG Galaxy. I've been trying out the experience today and found that Microsoft automatically detects installed games and lists them in your library in the Xbox app, along with a relevant thumbnail or icon, and the name of the launcher where the game was installed from. While the thumbnails could do some work in the beta app, you'll get an option to play the game or see it in the relevant launcher. You can also hide games from these different PC stores if you don't want to see them noted in the Xbox app. This integration simply lists the games, and you won't get Xbox achievements or any additional functionality in these titles. The consolidated library is part of Microsoft's effort to make the Xbox app on Windows the home of PC gaming and to improve the handheld experience of Windows. If you're interested in testing the new consolidated library, you don't need to wait until later this year. You just need to have the Xbox Test app installed, which is as simple as downloading the Xbox Insider Hub on PC, joining the PC Gaming Preview in the app, and then updating the Xbox app in the Microsoft Store. This is big news. This is a big deal. People are kind of making fun of it, but this is highlighting exactly where Microsoft is telling you that they're going to go. Even if you're not buying the games directly through them, they still want you to be in their ecosystem. They want you to be on Xbox, be subscribed to Game Pass, and play on whatever device you'd like. Number 2, Microsoft unveils limited edition MetaQuest 3X Xbox Edition VR headset. Sean Carey at True Achievements writes, the MetaQuest 3S Xbox Edition VR headset is real. That's right, Microsoft has now unveiled the new Xbox-branded device, confirming it will be available to purchase today. However, Microsoft has warned that quantities are extremely limited. Microsoft first announced its partnership with Meta for a VR headset back in 2024, and it's been radio silence from the two companies since. Now, after leaking a couple of days ago, Microsoft has shadow dropped the MetaQuest 3S Xbox Edition, which means you'll be able to play the best Xbox Cloud gaming games using the limited edition Xbox branded device. The MetaQuest 3S Xbox Edition bundle is priced at $399.99 and includes a custom 128GB MetaQuest 3S, an Xbox Carbon Black and Velocity Green, matching Touch Plus controllers, plus a limited edition Xbox controller, an Elite Strap, 3 months of Meta Horizon Plus, and 3 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. This is cool. Another way Xbox and Microsoft are trying to get you to play their games on any possible device. I do have a MetaQuest 3, and I did mention on the show last week I was charging it so I could give it a chance and try Xbox Cloud Gaming on that, and I never did that, so maybe homework for this week. Number 3, Microsoft updates Xbox 360, adds Xbox Series X and S adverts. Tom Phillips at IGN writes, there's a brand new update for your Xbox console, but probably not the one you're expecting. If you still have an Xbox 360 plugged in, Microsoft has issued a fresh system patch that makes a couple of tweaks to the aging console's main dashboard, most notably the addition of a big advert for Xbox Series X and S. Microsoft now seems keen for anyone still using an Xbox 360 to leave the classic console behind, with adverts showing the company's range of Xbox Series X and S models, alongside the suggestion that users upgrade today to experience next-gen performance. Shouldn't that technically be next-gen? The update even provides a handy QR code to scan so you can quickly load up the Microsoft Store and browse the company's recently increased console prices. Oh, what a time to be alive when an almost 20-year, yes, this year in November will be 20 years since the 360 launched, console getting new updates today. You just never know who might be playing on the old gen consoles, and I did play my 360 last year to play Rock Band with some friends. Number 4, Hellblade 2 to receive free 60fps Xbox upgrade alongside PS5 release this August. Fraser Gilbert at Pure Xbox writes, "We found out a month ago that Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 would be getting an enhanced edition on Xbox at the same time as the PS5 launch of the game, and we now know the release date is August 12, 2025. The feature list for Hellblade 2 Enhanced Edition has also been confirmed today, which includes a 60fps performance mode on Series X, and a very high graphical preset on PC, an optional new game mode focused around the Dark Rot, an enhanced photo mode, and developer commentary. If you haven't played this experience, I still do recommend it, but notice how I said experience. Yes, I don't believe this is really a game, and that's where the game, or experience, let me down because I really wanted them to build upon their great storytelling capabilities with some good gameplay in the second one, and that just didn't happen. But if you want to see one of the greatest looking games you've ever seen, give it a go. Number 5, Halo Vampire Survivors like fan game gets seal of approval from Xbox. Sean Carey at True Achievements writes, "The team behind Halo fan game Spartan Survivors says Microsoft and Halo Studios have given them the thumbs up to release their game, which blends the iconic FPS with Vampire Survivors on Xbox, Steam, and mobile platforms. It's all too common these days to see huge companies like Nintendo act swiftly and shut down lovely, crafted fan-made games and interesting mods based on intellectual properties. However, Microsoft and Halo Studios appear to be handling things a little differently by giving upcoming Xbox roguelite Spartan Survivors their seal of approval. While Microsoft has given Spartan Survivors the green light, the team says Microsoft has requested they add a minor update to the legal disclaimer in the game's credits and store pages. Spartan Survivors is currently available to download for free over on itch.io and is described as a roguelite and bullet heaven game where you fight hordes of Covenant and Flood. I've given it a quick blast and can honestly say it's pretty good. It essentially Vampire Survivors with a Halo skin, but you can play as several different characters, including Master Chief and Arbiter, and it features music from Halo Combat Evolved. This actually looks awesome, and it's so cool that Microsoft is not being like these other huge companies have been in the past and actually supporting this and allowing it to release. I got very addicted to Vampire Survivors for a very hot minute, so I'm always now interested in these types of games. And number 6, round up all the Xbox reveals from the June 2025 Capcom Showcase. So just running through the Xbox reveals from this showcase, which included Pragmata gameplay and story overview trailer, releasing to BD in 2026, Street Fighter VI Sagat teaser trailer, releasing August 5th, 2025, Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess first anniversary update, July 2025 TBD, Resident Evil Requiem Creator's Message, February 27th, 2026, Monster Hunter Wilds free title update 2 and summer roadmap trailer, June 30th, 2025. For those who don't know, I am a huge Resident Evil fan, so I was tuning into this the second it was revealing, and unfortunately we didn't get too much from this game. Sparing moments of gameplay, cool to see some more, and I think it was cool that they lied. And when I say they lied, they said they just couldn't find a way to make Leon in this game at the age that he was, so they didn't put him in. I'm calling a bluff. I do not believe we are going back to Raccoon City and not seeing Leon Kennedy at some point and playing as him. Just refuse to believe it. As always, we end our show with fun facts about Xbox and thinking about storefronts. Does anyone really remember when Epic Game Store came out? It seems like it kind of just popped up out of nowhere and still doesn't seem like it's getting the traction that they've needed, and they've given away a lot of free games in the process. So credit to Wikipedia on this one. The Epic Game Store is a video game digital distribution service and storefront operated by Epic Games. It launched in December 2018 as a software client for Microsoft Windows and Mac OS, and online storefront. Android and iOS versions of the store launched in August 2024, with the iOS version only available for European users. The service provides friends list management, game matchmaking, and other features. Epic Games has further plans to expand the feature set of the storefront, but it does not plan to add as many features as other digital distribution platforms, such as discussion boards or user reviews, instead using existing social media platforms to support these. And yes, I mean, it's always good to have competition in any space, but Steam is just such a behemoth and a dominant force that PC gamers just do not want to entertain another storefront. Thank you all for listening to the Xbox in 10 podcast, your weekly source of Xbox gaming news covered in around 10 minutes. If you like the show, please subscribe to your favorite podcast service, share with your friends, leave a review, and follow on all social media at Xbox in 10. This past week, just a little bit more Clear Obscure Expedition 33. and a lot more Mario Kart World with my wife, who has gotten slowly and slightly addicted to it herself. My name is Brandon Rosa. You can follow me on Xbox at Brosen93. Hope you all have a great week, stay safe, and keep on gaming.